As Iran's supreme leader Ali Khamenei boasted how the Iranian nation fulfilled its democratic responsibilities, many others called the election a sham.
They didn't even put up the facade of democracy. It was a one-man race. Anyone who could have threatened his victory was screened by the Guardian Council about a month ago, so they wouldn't get in the way.
As a prosecutor and member of the infamous death committees in the 1980s, the incoming president, Ibrahim Raisi, earned the nickname the Hangman of Tehran.
The executioner is now in the head of the executive branch. He sentenced thousands of people to death. There are the death sentences of the mass murders of 1988 that were buried in common graves without even marking.
In 2019, the U.S. government placed sanctions on Raisi, and Amnesty International has called for him to be charged with crimes against humanity. Official results indicate less than 50% of Iranians voted, an historic low turnout. Some claim it was even less, as dozens of videos online show no one at many polls.
In an election where they know a murderer will win, why hold it?
These Iranian mothers joined an online appeal to boycott the election.
Dear brave Iranians, don't vote in these elections. We have been voting for 40 years. This is the result. They killed our children.
In Jerusalem, new Israeli Prime Minister Naftali Bennett says the election results will hopefully open the eyes of the world to see Iran for what it truly is.
Raisi's selection is, I would say, the last chance for the world powers to wake up before returning to the nuclear agreement and to understand who they're doing business with. These guys are murderers, mass murderers. A regime of brutal hangmen must never be allowed to have weapons of mass destruction that will enable it to not to kill thousands but millions.